One of the most important sessions that you will have of your D&D campaign takes place before any of the action even begins. For those of you new here, hi, my name's Drew, I'm a voice actor, I'm a dungeon master. I make videos like this that you might find interesting or even useful. Now, it's often said that everybody makes mistakes, and the best thing that you can do is learn from them. So, I'm going to be telling you about mistakes that I've made as a dungeon master so that you can learn from them. Now, the most important session of any D&D campaign takes place before anyone even begins to play. Session 0 is probably the most important part of setting up your D&D campaign. A good Session 0 will go over all kinds of things, from expectations at the table, expectations between players, the tone, the aim, and the concept of the entire campaign, what rules are going to be involved, and what homebrews are going to be used. It goes without saying that a good Session 0 will absolutely set you up for success with your campaign. Now, what was the mistake that I made with my Session 0? Well, the mistake that I made was that I didn't go into enough of this detail. When I was doing a Session 0 for my first ever campaign, I was mostly taking all of the information about the players' characters so that I could build a homebrew story around that, and going over table rules of what was expected throughout the rest of the campaign. I would also take note of what people felt were safety breaches for them so that I could avoid going over those, and also taking into consideration some story beats that might be worth hitting for certain characters. However, what I didn't do was get enough of a general idea of the players' expectations for what they wanted to be playing and the concepts of what we were going to be doing to give the homebrew story that I was coming up with enough direction to satisfy everyone. And ultimately, that's kind of one of the mistakes that I made with the Session 0, and I should have gotten more detail out of the players for what their expectations of me were, and not just what my expectations were from them. So the communication in Session 0 goes both ways. So this is definitely something that you will want to remember for future. But what do you all think? Have you experienced this before? Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and as always, don't forget to follow me for more videos like this in the future, and to click the link in my bio for where else you can support me. But until our next session, happy gaming!